After 5 years of development, I finally released my game, Searching Light, and I want to share with you guys how it went, how I felt, and what I'm going to do with the feedback. Searching Light is a puzzles and adventure game where you can switch between two perspectives of the same world, and you discover things that are only visible on that world or in both. I want to talk first about the release. I felt really nervous. I was with my tester and we were like, is everything ready? Am I missing something? Any bug? I couldn't believe it because after 5 years of development, after 5 years of constant bugs, constant errors, crashes, and everything, it was finally done. I even could not believe that I was in a Steam pipe uploading my game from local to Steam, and it was a great experience for me, actually. It's a beautiful experience creating characters, creating their stories, designing levels, programming, coding, and all of that stuff of game development, because this is something I created out of nothing. I actually wrote a post on Steam explaining how I created Searching Light and everything, how the idea came to my mind. So if you want to check it out, I'll leave a link in the description. But something that happened recently that actually helped us as game developers is the first honest review of my game, because it's exactly what I needed: reviews, honest reviews. Making your first game is actually not easy. Level design is not easy. Storytelling is not easy. Coding is not easy. User experience is not easy. And besides from my tester, because he was the one that played the game thousands of times, searching for bugs or crashes or something that didn't feel good. I need real players. It's like when you make a burger and you taste it, you could say it is good. But what happens when other people taste your burger? How they feel about it? Is it delicious? Do you have any comment to improve our recipe? It's something like that. So when real players play your game and tell you how they felt, how's the music, how's the experience, how's the levels and the design, the enemies and everything, you actually learn. You actually learn how to improve your game, how to not make the same mistakes you made first. There is a difference between how you feel making your own game with your experience and how the players actually feel playing at your game. So with that feedback, I can improve Searching Light so more people can enjoy it. I want to start with the most positive one. This one says, "This is a very strange game." Strange, my favorite word. It doesn't explain anything. You have to figure out on your own what's going on. Dying and dying and dying and dying again until you figure out what the newest trick is. The gist is that you can switch between two worlds, two slightly different views of the same level, and figure out how to stay alive. It's not a horror survival game, but a cryptic puzzle with no explanation. If you like discovering strange worlds, this is maximally strange. What I didn't like is that very often the path is entirely hidden until you try to walk on it. I don't like having to explore all the walls just in case there's a path hidden somewhere. He made a gameplay in YouTube playing the video game that was really good for me. I really liked it. Someone playing the first time my video game. Like, I'm tired of seeing my own game in my screen all the time, and seeing someone else playing my game is something beautiful. I would have played more, but I was sleeping. Mi bomba! For more puzzles, game reviews, news and everything puzzle related, follow Puzzle Lovers and check out our Steam group. I really liked that this person was really honest. They said strange game, which is something I wanted to achieve, that people know that this game is weird, it's strange, because it's my intention with this game. And the other review, and the most important for me, was this one. I given this game a positive review because I want to show support for a developer who clearly put a lot of effort into his first game. I want to give a constructive feedback, so I'll go over my positives and negatives. Positives: the world looks very nice, sometimes it's a bit too cluttered, but over time the background and the play area blend together to give a very cool look that I haven't seen in other games. The mechanic of switching back and forth to see the new perspectives is implemented well. It goes great with the teleportation butterflies, and I can see a lot of creativity with how you implemented some of the obstacles. I appreciate the secrets that you can get off the beaten path. I also like how they have their own little puzzles, negatives, and also really important for us. This game is overly punishing with its enemies, and most of all, its hitboxes. It really works against the perspective switching mechanic, because now I can take my time to figure out how to solve the puzzles because there is an enemy about to kill me. So it becomes a game of dying a lot until I figure out what's the method to solve the puzzle. That's the main reason I haven't gotten further than the third boss. The game also introduces a lot of new mechanics with no real tutorial or warning. This would be fine, but since every puzzle has a built-in time limit to figure out how to solve and the enemy is killing you, it turns what should feel like a really cool discovery into annoyance, because that's just another 10 deaths added to the counter to struggle through it. This is true. I consider my game as a game with a high difficulty, and this is true because while you are discovering, you have enemies that are chasing you constantly and you are not able to appreciate or things like the design or what's the way to solve the puzzle. So it's like you have to do two things at the same time, and it can become annoying. The text in the game is also a little difficult to read. With how visually active the background world is, it clashes with the text at times, making it a bit of an eyesore. That's really true. The way I try to mix the text in the world, like it is not a character with a cloud with all the text, but the text is in the same world. As you walk in the world, as you explore, there are texts that are formed while you walk in the world and while you explore. But it's important also to make sure that text is visible, is readable in that position, with the background, with the lighting and everything else. Because how you tell a good story if you can read it actually. The game has really irritating spike placement, reminiscent of rage games. They blend so well into the environment that there is a good chance you won't notice them before you're dead. You have so much as a pixel on that tile, you're going to die. The same with the floating platforms. They are especially easy to fall off, especially when you consider that some disappear with the perspective mechanic and you have to switch on the fly. Yeah, that's really true. Because you have to constantly stop when you walk on a bridge, the bridge of platforms. You have to stop and switch to see if there is a platform, an invisible platform, so you can walk, so you can continue the path. And about the spikes, yeah, we will need to check the hitboxes of these spikes and check the placement, so it is not annoying for more users. I think the game overall has a lot of really cool ideas, but in its current state, it just feels overly punishing you in a trial and error kind of way. Even so, I think it's worth a few bucks just to see the beginnings of what could be a really good indie developer. As I said earlier, this is really helpful for us because this is the only way we know how the user felt with the game, how the user experience was, and what to do with this review. Right now, we're making a plan so we improve this experience for the users. We will check every point of this review and try to make it more enjoyable for everyone. Not just, I understand that the user feels like he's being punished constantly without a real reason. Like, I will punish you because yeah, that's all. I'll make this game difficult in purpose, but no, that's not what we want to do with our game actually. So this is why the user opinion is so important when you make a product, not just a game, but a product for clients. I really appreciate this review. It's an honest review. It's not someone raging you, your game is shit, your game should not exist, your game is so bad, your game etc. It's a honest review, and it's what gives to developers a reason to improve their games. I really appreciate honesty of the user. Thank you if you're watching this video. We will work hard on it, so we'll make our game. We will work hard on it. We will make a new version soon, fixing all these issues, so everyone can know more about Searching Light and play for more hours and reach at least the normal ending. Because yeah, we have 2 endings for this game, and we would like people to enjoy more time the game and discover what's everything we have to offer, and not to stop because there is something that I didn't like and I don't want to continue because probably the game will be everything like this, and I don't want to go any further. I really appreciate this, guys. Even when it's basically nothing in numbers, I really like that, because imagine everyone playing the game and leaving bad reviews with its current state, it would be a mess, right? If we don't see like the problems earlier. So we'll work hard on it. We'd really appreciate if you review the game and tell us your experience, how you feel, and everything else that you want to say to us. Thank you, guys. If you want to try Searching Light, there is a free demo on Steam. The link is in the description, and if you want to play it, leave me an honest review. Good, bad, brutal, I don't care. This whole video exists because one honest review will make the game better. Yours could too. I'm going to keep documenting this, the fixes I will make for the game, the feedback I will receive, the progress in Steam, and everything else. If you want to watch a solo dev figure it out in real time, subscribe. Well, I got work to do, cause the game won't fix itself. See you in the next update.